Today I'm going to teach you some things about tennis, but it's going to be a little different than last year because we don't have a tennis court. This is my driveway, or my neighbor's driveway, and this is a net that I have set up. I put this here because I want to just keep in my mind how high the net is. This might be a little bit lower, but it's basically so that you can see how high I'm working up and I'm not bending over. Um, I know that you guys remember a lot of stuff about last year and the years before at sports camp because every year we played more and more tennis over the net and spent less times on actually doing the drills. But since it's going to be a little different this year, I'm going to give you some new drills to work on at home, and hopefully you have a driveway, a sidewalk, a yard, a basement, any place that doesn't have a lot of windows. You might not want to knock out a window, but you'll be able to do these drills, and that will really improve your tennis playing when you do get to play on the court again, which will hopefully be real soon. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you which balls we're going to use. This is speed ball. Remember that spongy ball? And it works just like a tennis ball, but it's a little bit bigger and it's a little bit easier to see, but it works and moves just like a tennis ball. First thing I want to do is show you what to do with the speed ball. It's this nice soft ball. I want you to use your hand and pretend it's a tennis racket, okay? We're going to keep our hand down, our tabletop flat, and we're going to hit the ball, hit the ball and catch it, okay? Hit the ball and catch it. I want you to be able to hit with your palm down, with the palm of your hand, and you got to put a little attitude on it. Remember how I always say you are in charge of the ball? Put a little attitude on it. I didn't, and it got away from me, okay? Be ready to move your feet, go with the ball, get the ball, bounce a few times and catch. Bounce a few times and catch, okay? Now, what I'd like you to do is work up to about 20 hits without missing. You're going to have to keep your eye on the ball and keep the ball out in front of you and catch. I'll show you another ball. They have these balls. These are level 1 or stage 1. Level 1, stage 1 balls. You can tell because they are orange, or red and yellow. Red and yellow, okay? In the foam ball, you can tell that it's red and yellow. Okay? Now, do the same thing. It doesn't matter which ball you have. They both work great. Hit the ball with the palm of your hand and catch. Palm of your hand down. Because that's where your racket is going to be facing. Remember, we talked about your tabletop, keeping it flat. Okay? And I'm not bending over. I don't want to bend over and hit the ball. That's not any fun at all. Ugh. But stay up, and if it gets away from you, just catch it. If it gets away from you, just catch it and start over. Okay? So 20 times without missing. Do that a few times a day, every day, and you'll be working on tennis. Okay, take a water break, take a practice break, take a water break, and I'll be right back with the next skill. Okay, welcome back. That was getting pretty easy, wasn't it? Pretty easy. I'm going to give you something else to do with your tennis balls. Okay? Again, we're thinking of our hand as our tennis racket. We're keeping our tabletop flat like our tennis racket would be flat. Okay? What I want you to do now is push the ball down and catch. Down and catch. Down and catch. But I want you to catch it with your palm down. Okay? Down and catch. Down and catch. Don't have to hit it this time. You can do that 20 times in a row now. Now I want you to go down and catch. Down and catch. Okay? Practice that for a minute. Then we're going to make it harder. Down and catch. Down and catch. Down and catch. Okay? Pretty easy. Now I want you to do it taking a few steps. Out in front of you. Down and catch. Because that's the way you're going to play tennis. You play tennis out in front. Your ball will always be out in front when you hit the ball, or when the ball comes at you, it's coming from the front. So if the ball gets behind you, you can't hit it. It'll go off Boone County somewhere. I don't know. It'll go off. So you want to play down and catch, and move your feet. Move your feet. Down and catch. I'm training my eyes to always watch my ball. Wait. Down and catch. Down and catch. Down and catch. Down and catch. Keep your head up. Keep your shoulders back. Head up, shoulders back, because we don't play tennis like this. We play tennis like this. Up, up, and watching the ball out in front of us. Out in front. Down and catch. Down and catch. Whoops! And I missed. I got another ball. Down and catch. Down and catch. Move your ball. Move your feet. Okay. Try that at least down your sidewalk, up and down your driveway, 20 times without missing. That would be awesome. Remember your water breaks and keep your head up. So I want to explain the parts of the racket so that when I talk about it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay? This I call my tabletop. This is the head of the racket. You always want to keep your head up, because people with their heads up are positive, happy people. People with their heads down are sad people, and they scrape their tennis rackets on the ground. We don't want to do that. So always keep your head up. You're positive, you're happy. Okay? This is your head. This is your neck. Your neck is right here. We don't hold on to the neck of the racket except for one drill that I'll be showing you later. But right now, this is the neck, and we don't hold on to that. And this is the handle of your racket. This is the handle, and just like I have right here, we have a butt. This is the butt of your racket. I remember last year you guys are always laughing at me when I said, put your hand on your butt. Okay? I was meaning the butt of your racket, not back here. Okay, to hold on to your tennis racket, you're going to address the racket, just like you do in those golf clubs. Hello, ball. Well, we're going to say, hello, racket. Put our hand out like we're going to shake hands, and you're going to put your tennis racket right in your hand so that the head of the racket is pointing out, not flat, but pointing up and down. Okay? So I put my tennis racket in my hand just like that, and I'm saying, hello, racket. I'm shaking hands with my racket. Remember that your hand is all the way to the butt of your racket. Okay? Now, a drill that I'm going to give you to do is with your fingernails down. I remember I always told you that too. Fingernails down, tabletop flat. Okay? That's how we're going to hold on to our rackets. Okay? So, you walk up, you walk out, you get your balls, and we're still using our really special speed balls here, the ones that are red and orange, or red, yellow, or red, orange, yellow, spongy. Okay? So this is our balls. It doesn't matter which one you use. They're both equally nice. Hello, neighbor. Neighbor just came by. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to my racket. I'm going to shake hands with my racket, hold on to the butt, put my fingernails down, and here I go. I'm going to hit the tennis ball just like I was doing with my hand, and I move my feet. And now I'm going to do it with my racket down like this, fingernails facing the ground. Okay, here we go. And again, I'm still standing up straight. I'm moving my arm around. Put a little attitude on that ball so it comes back up to your racket. Don't ride the ball. When I say ride the ball, that means I'm going up and down with my racket, and my racket doesn't hit the ball and it goes dead. Okay? Oh, ball's getting away. Okay, you want to hit the ball hard with an attitude. Let the ball know that you are in charge. I am the master of this ball. Keep your tabletop flat. Move your feet if you have to. Hit it at least 50 times without missing. I haven't counted, but I'm not at 50 yet. But people should do it. You know, it's good for you to do it 50 times without missing. Okay. Practice that for a little bit. Take a water break, and I'll be right back. And I'm going to make it a little bit harder because I know that was a pretty easy skill, wasn't it? You guys are making good progress every year. You learn things faster and faster, and I'm really proud of you. Okay, I got my speed balls still, my slow balls, and I'm going to put one in my pocket. Always take an extra one with you, because when you serve, you're always going to serve with two balls. So learn how to carry one in your pocket or in your shirt, in your pants, whatever. Okay, say hello to your racket. Turn it fingernails down. We're going to start like this again. Okay? I'm going to start like this. One thing I do want to mention to you, and I always told you, bad finger, bad finger. If you have a tendency to do this, don't do it. Get somebody to yell at you, bad finger, because this muscle is connected to this one. And you've heard of people say, I got tennis elbow. That's because they're not holding on to their racket properly. Hold on like this. Fingernails down, your hand is gripped around your racket, gripped around it all the way to the butt. That's very, very important. Very important. So you won't get hurt. You want to play longer without getting hurt. Okay, going to do this. You were practicing this. Now what I want you to do is be able to walk the ball. It's a drill called walking the dog. Everybody walks the dog at night. You can walk the dog with your tennis ball, tennis racket. Your objective here is to keep it going down in front of you. Always want to get used to hitting the ball in front of you all the time. Hit it with an attitude. Be sure you're standing up straight, keeping your eye on the ball, keeping control. If you lose control, stop and start again. No problem. But try to keep moving. I don't know if I walk out of the way of my cameraman, but I try to keep moving back and forth and back and forth. I can turn in a circle. As long as the ball stays out in front of me. I'm moving my body so the ball is always out in front of me, no matter how I step. And I always keep my eye on the ball. Okay, that's your assignment for this lesson, is to go walk your dog.